Hello guys, how are you? Today I bring you a very special amongst all Spitfires that there are here in our community, which, by the way, Chris and Alex built them all. Guys, you just built them all, so sorry about this one. I haven't seen you build this one, okay? But this one's very special to me. I have two of them actually. I have two of them, and why? Because this is Portuguese. This is made here in Portugal, and as a matter of fact, on a factory 20 kilometers from here, so very, very near. However, I am not going to go country proud and all that and speaking wonders of this kit, because this kit has a few, well, let's call it mistakes. I am not one of those rear counters, but things have to be said. And truth be said, it is a Spitfire Mark 9C, flew by Johnny Johnson. Okay, you can build it as an American version or the Canadian. Okay, preferably Johnny Johnson, of course. What happens is that this Occidental Mark 9C is a simple kit, okay, but has unfortunately a few omissions and errors in shape. Those who built the Spitfire Mark 9C, Edward, I have two of them. I have one of them, one of it over there, half built. Well, those of you who built it can see that, well, the nose, it's not the correct one. So they scrapped the first one, which I have the first one over there. A much older kit, I have it over there. And well, if you can give me just a few seconds, I can just, if you bear it with me. Okay, as you can see, this one is much older. The sun ate the paint and all, you know. This one was the first one. The nose was all wrong, so they made this one and made an overhauling on the nose. However, the tail wheel is oversized for this scale. Yeah, the tail wheel is oversized, and the wheels and tires are bland, as are the radiators and cockpit interior. The spinner will need replacement. The wings appear to be in scale. From what I've seen, from this one it's not opened yet, but I've seen it just a little randomly. But the trailing edge is a little too rounded due to the chords being too broad at the widest part of the wing. And the root wings are, well, will have to be filled, so the wings have the correct dihedral, you know. Now I look like a, yeah, I look like a rivet counter, but when it comes to Spitfires, Spitfires are, each one of them, very, very unique. Each version has something that clearly defines it as a Mark 9, a Mark 2, a Mark 5, a C, a Charlie, an E, you know. So if one or the other way, you would see it and you would say, what the hell is this? But all is not lost with this Mark 9. The kit is basically in scale, okay? The shape is very acceptable, with the exception of, I told you, the nose. It's reasonably easy to build with a few corrections. Well, I mean, it's not very, very bad to build. It's a very good kit. It's a Johnny Johnson one, which for you, my fellow Canadians, if you like to build, and obviously have proud to build one of your fine pilots, it's very interesting. So let's see what's outside this box. Okay, first of all, the side opener, very easy to, not bad. The box art is very acceptable. It's not top of the line, but you know. We have instructions here, which very simple, as you can see. As you can see here, it has the help of some visual help here, the famous tail wheel. How to place decals. I think we all, well, never underestimate the basics, the 101s, right? And paints: Humbrol, Aeromaster, Revell testers, F standard designation in English and Portuguese. Well, so now let's see it. Let's open this bag. By the way, they don't make these anymore. They closed their kit manufacturer unit. So we have here the decal sheet, which is Aeromaster decals, so please be careful. Even so, much better, much better than the Academy ones. Occidental in Portuguese, OCIDENTAL. Okay. Now, yes, it is indeed very thin with recessed panel lines, but the details on the wings are not very bad, as you can see. Well, I believe if some of these details miss an underwing on the Spitfire, well, we all are going to say, oh, because these are characteristic, right? Here it is. Very simple, as you can see. The numbers of pieces here, very simple. For a 148, look at this. Okay. Cockpit instrument panel detail, very, but hey, as you can see, different way of placing the exhausts, right? With one application you build the right and the left one. Some bombs. I had a 1/32 too, actually. I sent them to two modelers of our community. Unfortunately, well, let's say that my custom services and post office service are crap, unfortunately. Top of the engine. So clear parts, no flash here. So probably the next Spitfire build from Chris and Alex modeling, right? I mean, guys, let's face it. Let me try and do some joke in English on my available Portuguese. The difference between God and Chris and Alex on which regards to Spitfire is that God created all Spitfires and Chris and Alex built them. So, stupid. Sorry Chris, sorry Alex. So here it is. So guys, well, this was a very cheap kit. This one cost me 10 euros for 148. Well, you cannot beat that price. So it's Portuguese, it's local. It was local. And I hope you guys appreciate this one. Okay. And so I wish you all the best, and keep modeling, keep strong. And if you have some comment on this model, if you have already built one, which great, tell me how it fits, how it goes, if it's warped, if, like Tommy says, it's Portuguese excrement. That one was awesome. And tell me if you already built this one, okay? Your opinions, everything is appreciated on your comments below. Thank you very much. All the best to you, and keep modeling.